Hey folks, just a quick update on this Friday. I recreated the Moog synthesizer called Labyrinth inside of Bitwig Studio. This is how it looks like here. You can download the preset completely for free inside of the description below. So just click the link. You need the new beta version of Bitwig Studio, beta 11. Just drag it in, or maybe put it in the library folder of Bitwig Studio, and then you can just use it. So this is how it looks like here. We have two sequencers with some bits we can shift and flip around. We have two oscillators. That's the main oscillator here. That's the modify oscillator or modulator oscillator. So you can more or less frequency modulate the first oscillator. Then we go here into a mixing section. We can mix in the first oscillator. We can then use a ring oscillator here, which kind of ring oscillates oscillator 1 with oscillator 2. Then we can also blend in the modulator oscillator. We can bring in here a noise signal. Then we mix basically everything together. Then we go into a wave folder and into a low pass and band pass filter. We have here a routing or order section, so we can say we only want to have the wave folder and the filter in parallel, or we want to go from the wave folder into the filter or from the filter into the wave folder. So you can switch here between the orders. So this is parallel. The second option is basically wave folder goes into the filter. And third option is here, the filter goes into the wave folder. I need to implement here a long delay because you have a feedback, kind of feedback thing here happening when you feed this into this or this into this. Yeah, it's how it is. Then we go into VCA, so it changes the volume basically, the voltage controlled envelope here, the I think it's EG2 exactly, and then we blend basically the wave folder and the filter together here. So we can change this if you want to. That's a blend. And then at the end here, I used a very low high pass filter just to get rid of some DC offset artifacts. So yeah, that's basically it. We can hit play here, or you just hit play here on the sequencer, and then you play sequence 1. And maybe pull this down here in volume a bit. So sequencer 1 goes then into VCO 1 here, so we can change the amount. We can disable the bits. We can enable the bits, and every time you enable it, you get a new value, a new pitch value. Right, and then you can change the sequence length here. Oh, that's the range, sorry, that's the sequence length here. That's the full length here. If you pull it down to 0%, 100% is just two steps. And yeah, then you can play around. You can use here then the modulator oscillator and frequency modulator first, main oscillator. You can change the frequency of the modulator. We can bring in here the EG1 amount, which is this envelope here. Then we mix in here only the oscillator 1. We can also bring only the ring modulator in. Bring in a bit of noise. Then we have here a wave folder. We can modify this here with the sequencer 1 also. We can change the bias of the wave folder. And then we have here sequencer 2. We can also enable this. And the sequencer 2 changes basically the filter here, I guess. EG1 sequencer 2 amount. You can also change the length of this sequencer. I've also implemented here a lag. You can pull this down, but then you get some clicks and pops here and there. You can shift this, bit shift. I used here just a phase shift for this. And maybe use a delay on that. And then here's the trigger mix. So you can either use sequencer 1 or sequencer 2 or both together to trigger these envelopes. So yeah, that's basically Labyrinth inside of Bitwig Studio. The only thing that's missing is basically the corrupt option of the Labyrinth, where you randomize these bit flips here, but it's very hard to implement, so it makes sense, or it makes visually sense inside of this thing. You can implement it, but in my opinion, it's way better to just put these buttons down here and just randomize these sequences here with the bit flips. But if you want, I can implement these this corrupt feature in the future update, but it's probably brings in a lot of additional modules here on the left side, right? Just to randomize these things here. But I can do it. So yeah, you can download this in the description below. It's completely free. As I said, you need beta 11, Bitwig beta 11, Bitwig 5.2, and then you can use it, okay? So that's it for this Friday. Just a quick video, just a quick update, a quick patch. Have fun with this. Leave me a like, leave me a subscription if you want to. And yeah, write some comments down below. It always helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.